Hello everyone. Today I am going to show how to solve a infix expression using toStack. So guys, first of all you have to go through the expression and check the every single character of that expression, and accordingly we have to push the operator in a operator stack and push the operand in a operand stack. So guys, now let's go and solve the expression using toStack. So here is the single character, that is opening bracket. Now you have to take it and push it in a operator stack. Push it in a operator stack. So there is again a opening bracket, so we have to push in a operator stack. So guys, now there is a operand, that is 2, so we have to push in a operand stack. Okay, then now there is a plus, which is operator, we have to push in a operator stack. Now that's it. Now there is a 4, we have to push in a operand stack. Now there is a just listen, there is a close bracket, so we don't have to push in a stack. Just listen carefully, we don't have to push the close bracket in the stack. We have to perform the operation accordingly the operator. Okay, so there is a operand, 2 operand, and so we have to perform according to the operator in a operator stack. Okay, now and just listen, we have to select as a first operand 2, and we have to select 4 as a second operand. Okay, so let's go. Okay guys, so we just pop out the plus and perform the 2 plus 4 in a operand stack, that is 2 plus 4 is 6. So we have to write it down in a operand stack. Okay, so now guys, there is a multiply, so we have to push it in a, and just listen, we have to pop out the opening bracket of that bracket. Okay, now so we have to pop it out from the operator stack. Okay guys, now we have to push the multiply operator in a operator stack. Now there is a 3. Okay, so there is a 3, now we have to push it in a operand stack. Okay guys, now there is a plus, so just listen, when we are at the plus, okay, so we don't have to push in a stack, we have to check the precedence. Okay guys, we have to check the precedence, and we have to check that which operator has a high precedence. So I have taken that multiply and divide as a precedence 2 and plus and minus as a precedence 1, means these plus and minus has a same precedence and multiply divide has a same precedence, but it perform accordingly sequentially. Okay, so there is a plus, then we have to check plus. We don't have to push plus in a operator stack, we have to stay at the plus and compare the precedence of a plus to the operator present in a operator stack. Now that's it, which precedence is high, multiply precedence is high, so we have to pop the multiply and perform accordingly the operand present in the stack. Okay guys, so we have to pop it from the pop multiply and perform accordingly, just like 6 multiply 3. Okay, we don't have to perform like this 3 multiply 6, we have to perform 6 multiply 3. Okay, means 6 as a first operand and 3 as a second operand. Okay guys, so now pop it 3 and 6 and use it function and perform it. Okay, so 6 into 3, that we have to write 18. Now just check it. Now again plus, we have to push it down after the solving expression. Okay, solving. Okay, that we have to put push. There is a plus. Now there is a 6. You have to push in a operand stack. Now there is a divide. Okay guys, now compare the divide. Now compare the precedence of divide to the precedence of plus. So plus operator don't have a high precedence than a divide operator, so just we have to push it down in a operator stack. Okay guys, now there is a 2, we have to push it down in a 2. Now there is a close bracket. Now when we have at the close bracket, so we have to just perform all the operation for the close bracket, for the all the expression in a close bracket. So just now pop it down, pop the divide and perform on the 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So pop this and perform the operation, that is 3. Okay, now there is a plus, so we have to pop the plus and perform the 18 plus 3, that is 21. Okay, guys. So there is a operator opening bracket. Now just pop it out and we are at the result. So we get the result after the solving the expression according to the precedence and with the help of to stack. So now guys, we have to do some coding. Okay, so guys, let's have a coding in a Java. So we are doing program in Eclipse on the Java language. So here we are taking expression and we are taking two stack. First stack is stack operands, that's name is operand stack, and second stack, that is a operator, which stack operator. So now first of all we are going to make a function of precedence, means which return the precedence of an operator. So we have to go to a simple return type, integer type function. Precedence which are taking a character type of input operator, and in it we are checking the condition if operator equal to plus or operator equal to minus. So we have to return 1. Okay, now else if we are checking operator equal to multiply or operator equal to divide. So we are returning 2. Okay, now that's it. Okay, then simple we are performing else. Now we can return 0 1 according to your choice. Return 0. So now we have a function of precedence which return the precedence of operator, means if there is a plus minus we have to return 1, if there is a multiply and divide we have to return 2. Okay, then now we are making another function which are going to perform the operation on operator. So guys, now we are making a function which return the operation. Public static type, that is integer type, and which I can name it as an operation, and there is a parameter of integer v1, integer v2, and there is a character type op. So now according to the op we have to perform if op equal to plus, then we have to return v1 plus v2. So else just copy it and just copy it from there and make it okay for minus, for multiply, and for divide. Now we can set it for minus v1 minus v2, and for multiply for, but there is else. Now for divide, so v1 divide v2, well this is an integer type of function, so we return 1. Okay, so now guys, we made two function, a precedence function which return the precedence of operator, and there is a operation function which return the operation on a operand. accordingly to the operator. Okay, so if there is a plus, we return the v1 plus v2. If there is a minus, we return the v1 minus v2. If there is a multiply, we return the v1 multiplied by v2. If there is a divide, we return the v1 divided by v2. So now let's perform the program in a main function. So guys, now we are going to now we are going to check the each character of an expression and perform the operation accordingly. So just create a for loop and go through the length of an expression. Go through the length of an expression, and after that, in that expression we have to check the we have to take out character of an expression. So let's take on character type of ch1, which in which we have to store the single character of an expression. So just exp dot character at index I. Now we have to check that if ch1 equal to opening bracket, then we have to push, it is a character type, then we have to push operator stack optr dot push ch1. Now that's it. Okay, then else if we have to check that if accordingly using a wrapper crop of character dot is digit. If ch1 is a digit, then we have to store in a operand stack operand dot push, and ch1 minus 0. We have to internally implicitly convert the character type into integer type. So with the help of is digit function, we have to check that there is a character, there is a digit or not. If we found a digit, then we have to push in a operand stack. Now else if ch1 equal to close bracket. So if we found a close bracket in the expression, then we must solve the expression in that bracket. We have to solve the expression. So we go through the while ch1 is not equal to opening bracket, then we have to take out integer b from the operand dot pop, and we have to take out another character integer a equal to operands dot pop, and we have to check the operator from the operator stack. Then in character ch2 equal to rt optr dot pop and perform the operation. So integer result equal to call the operation function from a the first variable, b second variable, and ch2 the character type. And if we found the result, so we have to push it in a operand. So opends operand dot push, we have to push the lt result. So when we found the opening bracket, okay, then we have to then we are going out from the while loop and perform the pop operation from the operator stack. So that's it. Now we have to check the precedence. Okay, if ch1 equal to plus or ch1 equal to minus or ch1 equal to multiply or ch1 equal to divide, then we have to go through and check the precedency. While optr ptr dot size is greater than 0 and optr dot peak is not equal to opening bracket. Means if there is opening bracket, then how we can match the precedency of operator? Opening bracket and optr dot and precedence pre and precedence of what? optr dot peak is greater than precedence of ch1. Okay, then if the precedence of operator is greater than precedence of ch1, then we have to perform the integer b equal to opn ts operand dot pop and integer a equal to opn ts operand dot pop. Now character ch2 equal to optr dot pop, same as we above done it. Integer result equal to operation A operation B in character cs2. If we get result, then push it in a operand dot push result. Okay, then now if we perform the operation, then after that we have to push the operator in a operands ch1. We have to put the operator in a operator stack. Now it's done. Okay, then so guys, now we are all done about it. So yeah, if there is a character opening bracket, we have to push it. If there is a digit, we have to push it. If there is a close bracket, we have to perform all the operation. If there is an operator, then we have to check the stack is empty or not, and the operator contain opening bracket. If not, then we have to perform all the operation according to the precedence. There is a greater than, I think. Okay, so now if suppose there is a simple digit, okay, simple digit it push in the operand stack, then what we have to do? We have to simple perform the operation. Means we have to copy it, as we can say that we have to copy plus control, and after the for loop in can say that after the for loop we have to out from the expression and just perform the operation on the stack. So means we have to check what that if operator size is not equal to 0, okay, then we have to perform the operation. That's it. Operand dot result, and at last if you want to print, then print that result of expression that is plus this result where is the operands dot peak. I think that is result. So let's now run the function, run the program and check it that what will be our output. So we have to enter the expression. Let's take it 2 plus 5 multiplied by 6. And what is the input? Okay, let's check it. What is the problem? Empty stack. Okay, let's check it. I think there is a problem that if we have to perform partition, then let's check again. Enter the expression 2 plus 3 multiplied by 6. There will be an error, and the error will be the empty stack exception. So we have to check it that there is a exception in thread main. Yeah, here there is a problem that if ch1 is equal to close bracket, and we have to go through where we have to go through the operands dot operator dot pick optr dot pick optr dot pick is not equal to that's it. I think upload size, that's it. Okay, now let's run the program. Okay, take the expression 2 plus 3 minus 6. Now that's the return, that is 80. So you can see that 3 to 5, 5 into 6, 80. Okay, then run again. Take any expression, we have to take any expression 6 plus 7. Okay, then you have to take 6 plus 7 minus 8. So what the result? 8 minus 1 means 5. Yeah, there's a build up expression 5. So okay guys, if you like this coding, if you like this video, then please like it, subscribe it, and comment in our comment box that. And if you want me to upload any other video, then please comment in comment box. Okay, thank you very much.